sich zu vertrauen, sorglos auf den anderen bauen, geben, nehmen und auch...
Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great and I'm very happy to see you here. Today's video will be a prediction video for the country of Germany, and it will be a prediction video for 6 months ahead, and that will say January to the beginning, middle of July, something like that. And before I start, I just want to thank you all, wonderful viewers, for all your positive feedback, for your sharing, for your caring, for your comments, and for all of your likes. I'm really grateful. And without you, there will be no channel. But before we begin this prediction, I just want to make a short explanation for the new viewers here, how a prediction with crystal ball is going to be. And for this prediction of the country of Germany, I'm going to use my crystal ball, my tarot cards, my oracle cards, and some dice. And this crystal ball is a quartz crystal ball, and quartz crystals are very good conductors of energy, and they like catches the energy, and like that is already there in the universe, transform it and transmit it to a receiver, in this case me, and I can receive the information as something I see, hear, feel, smell, or taste. So whatever information I get, I will tell you. And before we begin, I just need to concentrate a little bit on my crystal ball and to call upon the powers, the forces to be with us, so we can get good information and hopefully as accurate as possible. So now I'm going to concentrate a little bit and we're going to soon start. Okay, and I need to put my glasses on so I can, it's like a small ritual I have to see better the information. Yeah, I just have to mention all predictions that is done, the time frame is always an approximate. So please don't sit there with your clocks and, oh, the clock is ticking, it's 1 week past what she said, and that didn't happen. And I don't think there is any medium or you can say person that looks into the future that can give an exact time frame. It's always an approximate. So when we get the information that feels very strong, very close, then there's a big chance that what we see, it can occur quicker in time. And if something is not so clear, it could not occur, but it's a possibility that it will happen a little bit further in time. And things happen in the world. People change, situations change, and even a prediction can change if something big takes a different turn. We read the energy that is there, and from the energy that is there, what will be the possible outcome. Well, that was that. Let's start with the country of Germany. So, Germany. Symbolically, I see like a dark cloud of very heavy, quite negative energies, like hovering, suffocating the country of Germany. It's very difficult for many people that lives in Germany at the moment. There is a lot of fear what will happen for the future. The propaganda machine have been working very hard in this country and to install fear in their citizens. Fear of the big bear, fear of this, fear of that. And people are like suffocating at the moment. I see a lot of resistance groups in Germany. People that do not want to comply, and no way, we don't believe what you say. The truth is something different, and there are a lot of people that are awake in Germany, and more by the day. This year or this 6 months will be a period of a lot of protests in Germany. It's gonna spread like wildfire from one city to another, and people will not take it anymore. Enough is enough. Now you're pushing us to go into that conflict between country R and country U. We don't have anything to do with that. And people are getting angry and they're getting upset. And then the government are getting scared too, because they see the flame start to burn in the people's hearts and souls, and they are afraid of that people begin to think by themselves and are not willing to be led in a specific direction. A lot of protest during this period. And then the question, why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this to us? And people want to know the truth. Some scandal will come up to the open, and it's about some kind of secret police from the state, some kind of branch that are spying on people and are doing some kind of dirty work. Their deeds will be exposed, and that will put more gasoline into the fire. In many places, towns and also smaller communities, I see like people getting together, starting some kind of civil guards, like trying to protect their own. In the south of Germany, I get a very strong feeling that in the south of Germany is where the truth will start to come to the open. So it's like it starts from there. It could be a newspaper or a news station that is located in the south, and from there the word spreads, and to next one. So something happens in the south that's gonna have a big effect to other countries up to the north. A big shipment of weapons and ammunitions from a port in the north of Germany will be seized and stopped. And it will be some kind of scandal with this ammunition, these weapons, because especially where they come from or where they are heading. A big scandal with some politician that is situated in München. And he has been doing really dirty stuff, and he will be exposed, like totally ripped off all the clothes, because I see him naked and ashamed. That not ashamed what he had done, but ashamed for that he has been exposed. A big trafficking ring from the northwest of the country. It's northwest. Will also be taken down. If we have the center of, if this is Germany, and we have the center of Germany, a little bit further south from the center, could be heavy rain, some kind of flooding will occur, because you see a lot of water on the streets, and like cars, almost like boats, floating around in the water. The strange thing will be, not far away from this flooding, it will be a heavy snowstorm. So it could be like 200-300 kilometers from apart, but very big difference in the weather. Extremely cold in one place, couple of 100 kilometers further, very, very rainy. It doesn't really, it doesn't fit the season. So this 3 months could be quite turbulent in Germany. A lot of protests. Some announcement about this will also be in public news. And doctors that were not allowed to talk finally gets to talk and say what they have found and what they think about it. A lot of scandals in the police departments. Police officers that have been acting very brutally, especially during the lockdown period, and acting like they were some kind of dictators and hitting people and doing a lot of ugly stuff. And they will also get their punishment. A certain Miss Ursula, it looks like she will try to escape from the headquarters of EU to Germany. Try to hide there with could be some friends or some people she knows, but she will be caught. And some kind of tribunal awaits this person. there are a lot of military operations going on in Germany. And I see one kind of military in the open and other kind of military that are working behind the scenes, behind the curtains. And so it's like two kind of military people. Prices of everything is very high. People are struggling a lot. I don't want to, say too much, but it looks like the beginning of spring. Could be end of April, beginning of May, June, something like that. The financial system will change in Germany. Prices will not rise, they will drop down. Yeah, something new, because I see a very, very dark period, and then suddenly all the clouds are gone, the sun shines. And people are in shock. How can that be? Borders to Switzerland during this period of 6 months, they will be closed for a couple of weeks. And I see checkpoints like they're chasing some bad guys. I don't know where this is, but I see some kind of very, very high tower, pointy tower. In some big city, almost could be a radio station, I don't know, but it's very, very, very high. Around this tower will be some strange activities. Could be UFOs, could be some strange lights. Out of the ordinary. It will also be exposed. Some horrible activities that has been going on with little ones, with young ones, and activities on private estates. And I see forest, could be the Black Forest, or could be a place where there's a lot of forests, and remote place. People will be shocked. And the people in Germany, they don't want a war. They have had enough of wars during the past 100 years, and they don't want to be pushed into any war. They want peace, they want to live their lives as we all do. This pushing into conflict and will make, if it's not already happening, two camps. People that are against any conflict with the country are, and people who want to have conflict with the country are. It looks like the group that doesn't want to have any conflict, that want to have peace, will grow every day, and the other group will diminish. Those who don't want conflict, that want peace, their voices will be extremely loud. And I see big protests outside government buildings, people standing on squares, with megaphones shouting. So it's turbulent. In Düsseldorf, I don't know where that, but it just got that name. I see a lot of military that is not German military. They are from other places, and they will have some kind of military staff union, and a coordination of troops or something. But angry people in Germany. Okay. Well, that was what I could see in my crystal ball. Let's continue to the cards. And I just need to shuffle them a little bit and ask the powers also to be in the cards so we can get some good answers here about Germany. Some big trafficking ring or group of mafia bosses, or very, very evil people anyway, will be caught, and they will have some connection to Albania, but also Moldavia. So these two countries, like, I don't know say they are bad countries, but they have like merchandise is coming from those two countries and meeting up in Germany to be distributed further to whoever wants to pay for that horrible practice. Yeah. Germany. Let's take some cards on Germany. Some oracle cards. Nope, that jumped out. Then we need that one. And this one. And some dice. One, two, and three. What do we have here? We have a microscope, we have places, and a P like parking. A mountain, abundance, chemistry, getting to know each other. There will be a lot of talk about children that not feeling so well in schools, because a lot of parents, their problem financially, and how to help those children. There will also be some investigation about children that has been taken away from their parents, what have happened to them. And there are a lot of scandals there with those children that suddenly cannot be found. And the government should take care of them, but nobody knows where they are. And could also be many children have been taken too quickly. Instead of helping some parents who maybe have financial difficulties or whatever, they took away the children. And there will be lot of, investigations in this. A lot of scandals, a lot of things that a female leader have been involved with will also come to the open. The comforting thing is we have abundance, we have mountain, we have chemistry. The German people are firm, they are strong like the mountain. Even if big problems are thrown on them, even if their leaders, push them into things that are not good for the people, they will recover. They are strong, and Germany will have abundance again, because there are a lot of chemistry, and the German people want to prosper, they want to know other cultures, they want to have their place in this world. And they will have their place, because we are places and we have the parking. They will be parked in a place of abundance. At the moment, there are a lot of problems, a lot of suffering. There will be an end to it. But it's like the people have to realize that not everything that comes out from the leaders are good thing for the peoples. It's more the leaders who want to protect their behind. I'm gonna take some more cards on Germany. Some additional information on Germany. And more in the politic area, politicians that don't agree with the current way of ruling the country, and they will propose more collaboration and to work together with the big bear, especially for the gas, for the heating, what is good for the people. Additional information on Germany. Even in Germany, a lot of people are not feeling well. And there are a lot of health issues after the rollout of this, and people are worried about it. The good news here, there will be like a new start, new beginning. We have the world. Could be some cure, something that will help people not fall ill after it. And we have success, and we have inspiration. There are a lot of clever people in Germany, a lot of intelligence and know-how. And those people with that know-how will help the country to rise again. But not maybe during these 6 months. It's still, we have the tower, so a lot of things have to fall down, be exposed, be quite shaky, and people will get tired. But it's like you have to clean out the dirt before you can put some new things in. Or like if you take a shower, you don't put dirty clothes on. Afterwards you prefer to put some clean clothes, but you need to wash it off what is not good. Let's continue. Some kind of airplane accident in a big airport in Germany. I think it's or the landing or the takeoff. It's not in the air. I see the plane. Could be that they lose one wheel or wheels on one side, and I see it like tilt and sparks when that wing goes on the runway. People will be afraid, but I don't see any, explosions or deaths or something, but it will be quite scary. Well, some last words for Germany. Let's take some last words for the country of Germany. Just a moment. Some last words for Germany. Yeah, there are a lot of snakes there. It's like gathering of snake, or how you say in English, a hub. Yeah. And those snakes have to be removed before can come prosperity for the country. And people will be surprised who are snakes, because it could be the appearance, they're good people, nice, religious people, whatever people. But behind locked doors, they're doing horrible stuff, evil stuff, and this will be exposed. Will be a lot of cleaning in Germany. After that cleaning period, the country needs some kind of closure, and that will lead to tribunals, big tribunals. And people will gather from different European countries there for those tribunals. When, it's difficult to say when, looks like it's this year. I don't see any snow, so, but not red trees like autumn. Late summer, early autumn, something like that. And the country will be rebuilt. I am not sure if it will be one of the last countries to leave EU, but they will not be in the EU in the future. It will be difficult to be 2 or 3 countries in the EU, but it looks like Germany will be the last. And in the future, I'm not saying it's during these 6 months, the Deutsche Mark will return and the euro will not be there. Because I see banknotes and it says Deutsche Mark. I cannot German, but yeah, it will be their own currency. A lot of changes. It will be, I will repeat, it will be very turbulent. A lot of things will happen. People will be very angry. A lot of snakes have to be caught and dealt with. and some kind of closure tribunal for those snakes they have caught. It looks like they are drained of money at the moment. Those snakes, they cannot move as they have done before. More and more goes in that direction. A lot of scandal, a lot of very, very hardcore criminals will be caught. Good thing is things gonna get better. When the cleanup is done, Germany is gonna be rebuilt again, and all the know-how, all the intelligence will be spread a little bit around. It will be helping other countries also to rebuild their countries. People can feel safe again in Germany in the future. But still, you have to hold on tight and keep on going. Don't give up. Things are going to get quite difficult, but there are very positive news on the other side when this calms down. Different prices on housing, different prices, that is better for the people. Yeah. And a certain man who wants to be a world leader and that want people to eat bugs, own nothing and be happy. And this person will not have any influence anymore on Germany. He will be gone, totally gone. Well, that was my prediction for Germany. And if you have liked what you have seen, please don't forget to press like button, share button and subscription button. And to all of you wonderful German people, stay strong, keep together, help each other. There is some turbulence coming in, but if you help each other like good neighbors, good friends, just be by the golden rule, then you're gonna get through this. And things look much better in the future, within maybe a little bit later than 6 months, but within this year. And wish you all the best. And to all of you, thank you for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.